back here, I did something new this year, a raised bed. My wife's not a big fan of my bucket garden, so I wanted to try it, and I don't own a rototiller, and I didn't really want a big patch of tilled up earth in a giant garden that gets out of hand. My chickens, which they're doing all right. Looks like they might need food. Anyway, so back here, I did this little raised bed, and the idea is that I would have, I don't know, 3, 4, half a dozen of these things eventually. But the price of like filling it with decent potting soil was way prohibitive. So I did a combination of, I don't know, a bunch of peat moss and like 3 large bales of peat moss, or maybe it was even 4 large bales with, I don't know, I did about 400 pounds of compost and some perlite. Mixed it up, but it was about $75 worth of stuff, and I think to fill this with potting soil would have been way more than that. So, but then I read somewhere that the pH would be messed up because there was so much peat moss, but everything seems to be growing. I did some basil, and these are pickling cucumbers. I want to do some pickles this year, and pole beans. And then there's some tomatoes, some, I think these are like Better Boy or something like that. I have to look at my notes, is what I think I did in here. And I think I did some cherry tomatoes too. And my sons, I made them do a couple of tripod lashings up here for me with some hardwood stakes that I got from an Amish guy. But this one seems to be growing well. The beans are taking off. I'm seeing some blossoms from the cucumbers. I'm even seeing what looks like gonna be beans soon, hopefully. I don't know when, probably another 3 weeks maybe, something like that. And I have a hole there in the middle, which I'm thinking I'm going to put the okra there once it starts to take off a little bit. And the cilantro is doing real well back here. Next year I'll probably plant 3 or 4 times this amount because fresh salsa is a favorite around here. So I'm going to do quite a bit more cilantro. And but this bed is doing real well, and I have lumber to do another bed. So I think I'm going to do that and get another one planted and see what happens. And I have a bunch of apple trees back here that really, I mean, there's a big monster one. Since we've lived here, which has been about 10 years or so, I never really pruned them much besides taking out some dead branches. But what I'd like to do is prune them, and I think I missed my opportunity this spring. But prune them back and see if I can start to develop some decent fruit off these trees. I mean, they're here, they might as well see what I can do with them. So that's about it. June 20th, and I'll try to make an update in a couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, maybe a month from now, and see where we're at. All right.